BYU Cougar and a cute Aggie. Jacob Blake rules said they couldn't date. To summer's end they would have to wait. Hiking, climbing, and singing in a tree. It's obvious they were meant to be. Their game day's finally here, and we know the score. Ben and Courtney forevermore.
I'm not blood related to these two, but Ben is, one of my best friends and brothers. We were roommates for a long time, been friends since junior high school, and I think the world of Ben. I think he's the greatest guy. He asked us to play here at the luncheon today, and the song we're going to play is one of Ben's favorites, and ever since I've known Ben, Ben has always said, I want this song played at my wedding. And so I was incredibly honored that Ben asked us to play the song. So the song is called When I Fall in Love.
And so I am married to Nate, and we all became friends during one summer, and they had this date ritual where they'd come home from a good date and they would just listen to this song, and Ben would just dream about the day. And we kept teasing him that when he went to Jacob Blake he would have to come back with a wife, but it wasn't allowed, so he had to be sneaky. And it turns out he found the most amazing person, and ever since we've known Courtney, I am so excited for Ben, and I was excited to gain a new friend, and I never thought once that it wouldn't work out between the two of them. And so this song talks about the love that's going to last forever, and I think it's just perfect for you two. We love you guys.
So we're going to dedicate this one to Mr. and Mrs. Cheney.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun.
When I give my heart, it will be completely, for I'll never give my heart. And the moment I feel that you feel that way too is when I fall in love with you.
friends makes all the difference in this life, just to reinforce what you learn about being a good person. So I'm grateful that Benjamin has great friends, and I'm sure Courtney does as well. So, by the way, Trina wrote the popcorn song. So. Before I forget, I want to thank everybody that helped in the kitchen. I want to thank Renee, who is still working in the kitchen. I shouldn't be doing this. I can't stop crying. So let's give a hand to all those that helped in the kitchen and helping by.
So, for those of you who don't know, we got married about 1.5 years ago, and we were the first ones in the family to get married. And there was a tradition that was started on my mom's side of the family that from every wedding from here on out, the grapes of fertility will be passed on to the next couple. These were made by my grandpa, and they have been through a lot already, but
He made them in high school.
but go forth and replenish and all that stuff.
One of the things I heard my dad say when I was growing up is there's a few very important days in your life, and these, for a parent, is payday. So when your child goes to the temple to get married, it's one of the most important days of your life. So we deal with all the other day-to-day stuff. But days like this are what we live for. So to keep myself from crying here, I'm just going to start talking about Benjamin. So if anybody doesn't know Benjamin is a person that likes to grab everything from life that he can. If there's an extra hour in the day, he doesn't want to sit down. He wants to go out and find another rock to climb on, or another mountain to climb, or a lake to jump in. And that's kind of the way we've tried to live our lives as our family too. But he's just that kind of person, and he just reaches in and tries to get everything he can out of life. So it's and he's doing the same thing with being married by finding Courtney. I mean, trying to find the greatest person that you could go to the temple with. So I've been really impressed with Courtney from the first day we met her. As a parent, you're always just hopeful that your children will marry just some terrific person. I wasn't worried at all from the first time I met her. So I've just been thrilled and excited for them to get married. It looked, by the time we met Courtney, it already looked like that's the direction they were going. So Benjamin also, besides trying to get everything he can out of life, also tries to be as good as he can. He's always tried to do everything right. He always, and is evidence what leads him to the temple today. And it's no mistake. You don't get there by accident. You have to keep doing those things, and he's done those things, and I know that Courtney has as well. That's why they're here together. I'm truly grateful for them. I'm grateful to be Benjamin's dad and Courtney's father-in-law now. And this all couldn't happen without all the families and siblings that they grew up with. Matthew and Benjamin grew up as Mr. Yin and Yang. They were always together. You saw some pictures there. They helped balance each other out. One was a little more crazy, one's a little more less crazy. They helped each other figure out how to still be alive today, so that we could have this wedding. All the younger siblings have had a great influence on them too, and helped them as they learn. Hey, I've got to be a good example for my younger brothers and my younger sisters, and it's really made a huge difference in our lives. Anyway, we're really grateful for today, and that's probably as not much as I need to say. I'm just really grateful, and I know that we're bringing a BYU family and an Aggie family together. It just means that we can all love each other, and we can be happy. So it's okay. They're both blue and white. So anyway, it wasn't.
It's not red.
If any of you are Utah fans, well, we can still love you too. So, we're gonna have a few words from Courtney's father, and then we'll have a response. So from Benjamin.
I've been asked to say a few words to Courtney and Ben, and I'd have to go back to last summer. Courtney and Cassie went down to Jacob's Lake to work. We're going to jump right into Cooper. We went down to Jacob's Lake, and the girls were working in the kitchen. So we had time to kill, so we sat and visited with Ben. I'm not an emotional person. Except for today. Anyway, we got visiting, and long story short, we kind of liked Ben there. We started visiting with him. He's a nice kid. Cooper talked to him a little bit. Next thing you know, Cooper has his phone number and is texting Ben, telling him, "You should date Courtney." Telling Courtney, "You should marry Ben." So Cooper, he really did that, because I looked at his text and they have this whole dialogue of him saying it's, the way Cooper would, do his sentences and stuff. He's telling them that they should marry each other back then. So, long story short, here they are, and it's been great having Ben in our lives, getting to know him, and I think they're wonderful together, so congratulations.
Well, I didn't know I was saying anything. I was going to talk about how great Courtney is, I guess. For those of you that were close to me last year, I had a tough year at school, and towards the end of the year I just decided I need to get away from Provo for a while. And my aunt and uncle that actually met at Jacob Lake suggested I go work there. And when I made the decision to go, it seemed like, I don't know, kind of on a whim. I just wanted to get away from things, but I felt like it was the right thing to do. And I mean, as you can see, it was. I don't know how I ever got lucky enough to end up convincing Courtney to marry me. She really is the best thing in my life. She makes me truly happy, and I love her a lot. I'm not very good at this stuff. But ever since Courtney walked in, so I was there for about a month before she got there. And for a while there was a little tough, and I didn't know why I was down there. And I can honestly say the day she walked in, and when I found out she was working there, I was excited. I was like, thank goodness there's a cute girl here. And the rest of the summer I spent time trying to become her friend, because that's all we could do. We weren't allowed to date. But I'm so grateful for that time and the time we spent together, and I'm excited for the future that we're going to start together as a family. One of the things I love most about Courtney is how loving and caring she is. She's very selfless, and she's always happy. She's always looking for the good in things, and for me that helps me so much. I'm not always the most optimistic. My friends and family will know that. And Courtney really balances me out and helps me see the good in things and the good in people and the good in the world. And I love her, and I'm super excited. So.
Yeah.